Initially I was going to do an angry vlog on this, but to avoid looking at my stupid face for another 20 minutes or so, I feel I can get my point across better this way. The Gallows sucks. Is it the worst found footage movie? No. That crown goes to Alien Origin, but this one is certainly up there. So yeah, me being the found footage guy, I had really hoped I'd find something to like in what was presumably going to fail. But everything wrong with the found footage subgenre and everything wrong with slasher movies nowadays is evident in The Gallows. The plot revolves around a high school play of the same name, The Gallows, where a student understudy fills in the role of the main character and accidentally dies from getting hung by the noose on stage. 20 years later, the school decides to revive the play with the exact same set design and props, and we proceed to follow some of the most insufferable, irritating, and poorly acted teenagers who attempt to sabotage the play before it debuts the next night. They say they don't want to get caught, so logically they bring the camera and record all of it because, you know, we wouldn't have a movie then. But little do they know that the ghost of the vengeful dead student has taken the form of a bulky executioner and locks the doors of the school on our characters and picks them off one by one. It all comes down to the thrilling conclusion where the leading lady of the play is apparently in cahoots with the ghost and had the other characters fooled the whole time, because her mother is secretly the dead student's girlfriend from 1993. Huh, spoiler alert. I seriously don't know where to start from the plot holes to the filmmaking. Let's talk about the guy who was filming a good portion of this. He was one of the biggest douchebags I've ever had to deal with in these kinds of movies, almost making the characters in Unfriended seem like saints. Whether it was picking on theater kids, being a dick to his girlfriend, providing idiotic commentary behind the camera, and filming almost everything out of focus with his camcorder made me want to strangle this guy. Hell, the ghost himself is completely unlikable too. He has no reason to kill these kids other than that they're just really annoying and he's a rehashed slasher villain. The other actors don't provide much help either. They aren't convincing enough or they just try too hard. And since it's yet another jump scare fest, this movie wastes any potential scares. You can predict every shock, and every moment the ghost goes booga booga. That's a shame because a couple of the hallway shots and the red colors could have been used effectively, similar to that of a Dario Argento movie. Honestly, where was the effort? Did anybody remotely care when they were making this? It's shot poorly, it's lit poorly, it's edited poorly, it's written poorly, unless the movie was ad-libbed or something, almost like they just didn't want to make an actual movie. You remember all those glowing reviews and quotes for The Gallows in the trailer? That should further clarify that test audiences have no say in whether a movie is going to be good or bad. That's up to you, the viewer, to decide. Take Pulp Fiction for instance. Test audiences hated the movie, but today we know it as one of Tarantino's crowning achievements and a favorite of so many people. I wouldn't be surprised if the audiences giving the movie praise were a bunch of teenagers who lately have been the target audience that keep encouraging the making of these cheap-ass horror movies. Jason Blum could care less if these movies are even going to be the slightest bit decent so long as they make money. Just keep slapping your production logo on those flicks and count the cash. So basically, don't waste your money on this movie and watch something better with your time. You can watch The Blair Witch Project, Wreck, Cannibal Holocaust, Troll Hunter, Lake Mungo. Those are 5 proper found footage movies that beat this one out of the water. So, with that said, thanks for watching, and as always, have a good one.